बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। इस दैर-ए-कुहन में है गर्जमंद पुजारी, रंजीदा बुतों से हों तो करते हैं खुदा याद. So this is a nazm titled Douzakhi Ki Munajaat from Armaghan-e-Hijaz. And so it's Dair-e-Kuhan. So Dair-e-Kuhan, again, we can relate it to our Pakistani society. Unfortunately, we can relate everything to our, Pakistani society. So, and from there, we can extend outwards as well. So in that Dair-e-Kuhan, in our society, so a society is made up of people, human beings, and whenever there are human beings, there are needs. So to fulfill those needs, people take different approaches. Okay, so Ranjeeda buton se ho to karte hain Khuda Yaad. So basically, in our society, we have individuals. Okay, so let's talk about the very top, the top few that we have. So these people, we use a term for them called God gifted. Okay, so they have, something which is God gifted, anything, so they are like super intelligent, super beautiful, super smart, super wealthy, so everything is super for them. So these people, so for them, as we see often, so for them actually the need of this prayer, so it's not there. Okay, they don't find that religion and created these kind of it does not have that much influence in their lives, you can say. And we see that and we hear that, main namaz kyun padhu ya main dua kyun mangu, I have everything. Okay, so either they say it verbally or they in their minds they kind of think like that. So other than these people, okay, so there is a majority of people and they have their needs. So what do they do? Basically, we have created a god in our society, and that god is called, you can call it God of money or money god. Okay, so basically we worship that god and we want to please him so that he showers his blessing on us. So to please that creator, the ones that we have created in our minds, so we take all different kind of approaches. We are ready to do whatever it takes to please that God, so that he bestows money on us. So we can anything, so the concept of halal and haram, good and bad, it all disappears, and the way it is in our society. And then so with that money, when that God is happy with us, so he showers money, so we get money from any means. So, and then we make contacts out of that money. So with money comes, you have interactions and you get respect, and then you make contacts, and through contacts, so you flourish, so you have an image and a collective image that is going on in the world. So to fulfill that image and to satisfy that image, we need money and contacts, and we use all that and we flourish. But then there comes times, so there are always times in a person's life, 3, 4, 5, moments when you or I find ourselves totally, bound, like we cannot do literally anything. Okay, so our wealth, our contacts, or whatever, so we totally find ourselves like handcuffed. Okay, so literally we can't do anything. So at that moment, a person turns inwards, that cry that comes from inside, Ya Allah, this time, let me, please let me out of this situation. So Quran Pak, may Allah Ta'ala, he always refers in Quran that, with this situation that a person is in a sea, and then he's drowning. Okay, and then at that moment he forgets about everything, his image, his everything else that he has. Okay, at that moment he truly connects to Allah Ta'ala, the creator. Okay, and then he says that save me this time, and then next time I'll do better. So Allah Ta'ala says that then I take this person, I bring him out, I leave him on the land. And the thing is that we always forget. Okay, so when a society is made up of these people, that they have their own little gods that they worship to, but when they are in dire needs, you know, so nothing like comes to help them, okay, no one comes to save them. So at that moment creator saves them, but then they forget him and then they go back into their routine. So this society, you know, पूजा भी है बेसूद, नमाजें भी है बेसूद, किस्मत है गरीबों की वही नाला-o-Faryad. So then the prayers, you know, any method of prayer that society, you know, the way people worship, you know, they all become useless, okay? So prayers become useless. People can keep crying a whole night or have like, you know, sajda कर करके ज़मीन अपना रगड़ने, पानी में डुबकियां लगाना शुरू कर दें, एक टांग पे खड़े होकर मुराकबे शुरू कर दें, you know, जो भी, whatever they think that this is the way of prayer, you know, that's how you meditate. Whatever they come up with, it's like a useless exercise because it does not, you know, it's never heard, you know, by the creator. And then we see this, we hear people saying कि, you know, ऐसा मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है, you know, I didn't get anything in this life, okay, this life sucks, and you know, so you know, these kind of thoughts then, you know, people share, and that's what we hear all the time, you know, कि मुझे कुछ नहीं मिला, मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों होता है, you know, so these kind of thoughts. So all, you know, Nala-o-Faryad. हैं गर्चे बुलंदी में अमारात फलक बोस, हर शहर हकीकत में है वीरानाए आबाद. So this society, when, you know, which is made up of these kind of people, so their other indication will be that they will big buildings, okay, and the way, you know, the housing societies and everything. So on one end you have extreme, okay, so you are building housing societies and schemes, and it's, you know, the prices are, so this is the only business that never fails, okay, the construction and all that. So, you know, people are willing to buy, okay, because they have pleased their god of money, so they know how to, you know, please him, and they know how to make money, get money from him, so they can create. But in fact, if a person, you know, if you see that society from, you know, a different from above, you know, or a person who's bestowed vision by the creator, not this one but the other one, so then he will find that there are like hollow personalities, hollow people running around, you know, spiritually weak, morally weak, you know, and there are buildings, and those people are living, just satisfying their lusts and stomach and ego, and you know, all these things, you know, all that they satisfy. पेशे की कोई गर्दिश तकदीर तो देखे, सैराब है परवेज, जिगर तशना है फरहाद. So in the same society, then what happens, that majority of people, you know, they work, okay, so society is kind of a grinder, and it grinds its people that live in that society. So everybody works, they work like after hours, 2 jobs, you know, they run after, you know, that money. So, and then they work, but the thing is that there is a you know, so the benefit of their efforts, it goes to the top like few percentage, like 5% or something, 10%. So everybody works, and you know, so they are after an image, that they have to maintain this image. If they have like a Mehran car, so they want a better imported car. If they have 1 car, then they need 2 cars. And if they are living in a good housing society, so they have to move to that society, so they have to have a house. So this is an image, this is a universal image that given to us, and we all are following that image. So then everybody is given an image, and we all are after that image. But whatever we do, our efforts, you know, they are utilized by the very top few, okay. Then we are after that image, and they are the one that, you know, going up and up, okay. And so I want to add something here. So in chemistry we have, you know, this laws of thermodynamics, that the total energy in this universe is conserved, okay. So whatever happens, like, you know, energy is released at one point, so it must be gained somewhere else, okay, and so on. The total energy in the universe is conserved. Likewise, I would say that, you know, any age, so right now we are living in this age, so Allah Ta'ala has a specified risk, you know, a number, you know, a number for a particular age, that this is the total risk that this I'm going to distribute among all people. So when some people, like, you know, they become wealthy, you know, They are like the top ones. Okay, so the number of billionaires, you can say, that keep increasing. But then at the same time, you see that the poor people, they are also, you know, they're going down and down. Okay, so they're becoming more poor, you know, and overall poverty increases in the world. And you can see that actually, you know, if you look at this GDP from 16th century onwards or 15th century onward, so you will see that if one region is at the top, the other region is at the bottom, and then that other region moves up, and then the first region goes down. Okay, so that's how it is. So that's why I'm saying that maybe the risk is also the total resources, total wealth that is given to us at a given age, it's also conserved. So we are given an image and we all are after that image. Okay, we spend our life running after that image, and our efforts are, others benefit from our efforts, but we just lose everything. ये इल्म, ये हिकमत, ये सियासत, ये तिजारत, जो कुछ है वो फिक्र-ए-मुलूकाना की ईजाद. So all this, you know, that the knowledge that we gain, what we call is collective wisdom of this age, the politics that we have, and there's the tijarat, you know, the trade, that say the trade opens hearts and opens borders and everything. This all is to maintain this this whole structure and the image that we are given. Okay, so we all are working, whatever we do, all these resources are there so that we keep this system intact and we keep running after this image. And Allah tera shukr ki ye Khitta-e-Pursouz Soudagar-e-Yourap ki gulami se hai azad. So as you can see that this does not apply to our Pakistani society. So Allama Iqbal was a poet. He was a blessed person. He could see future. I truly believe that he could see future. So, but I am not the, you know, I don't have that vision. Okay, and you will agree with me that we all of us basically, we don't have that vision. We cannot see or predict future. So what we see is that I don't see any region in the world, in this whole world, and in my opinion there is no region where people are not running after this image that is given to us by this age. Okay, we all are running after this image. So unfortunately I don't see it. So maybe, you know, in future, inshallah, we'll break free of this image and we will truly realize that what's our purpose in life. Okay, is it the purpose is to run after this image that we want to maintain, or something else?